Greetings, Commanders. Commander Spike D. Wolfwood here showing off another one of my ships. I am going to be showing off another one of my Diamondback Explorers. This one is built for jump range, so yeah, we'll get into that in a minute, but went with a nice red and black paint job here with it, and I've decided to call this one New Horizons, as it's designed to go discover new horizons. There is a secondary function I use this ship for other than exploration, and I will explain that later, but for now let's get into the modules and show that off. So for the outfitting, obviously a jump range build has no hard points whatsoever because you want it to be as light as possible. Utilities, nothing again because there's no point. Again, the Diamondback ships run cold, so there's no point in even putting a heat sink on this thing. Core is with lightweight alloys, and I actually haven't. That's strange. I actually haven't engineered this lightweight alloy with heavy duty deep plating. Oh well, it doesn't matter. It's not like that really matters too much because it's only just to give that some extra armour. But yeah, I completely forgot to do that. That's rare of me. Okay. I'll have to engineer that later, but yeah, into the power plant. The modification for this is overcharge grade 5 with stripped down, so again light as possible. And as you can see by my power draw, they're actually in the red there, but I've disabled some modules to allow me to run the ship in Super Cruise and everything, and then obviously I have to swap a few things around once I've landed on a planet. So there's that. Thrusters is clean with stripped down, again light as possible. Frame shift drive is the increased FSD range with mass manager. However, this one is the special FSD that has the secondary I think it's the fast boot sequence. You can unlock it via a human technology broker, so that's what's on this thing, which gives it an incredibly large jump range with that. Live support is a 3D with a lightweight on it, same with the sensors, 3D lightweight, and then a 1D power distributor with engine focused and stripped down. The engine focus allows me to boost, thankfully, not regularly, but enough in case I come too quickly on an approach on a planet or something. It just gives me that option. So into the optionals now, a 4A fuel scoop, again standard, and a 4 Guardian frame shift drive booster. This does have a shield generator on it in case I do crash on the planet. I want just that little bit of a protection there, because this thing has it has no armor whatsoever, as you saw with the engineering on that thing, but it's got the enhanced low power and stripped down. Again, enhanced low power does give you less mass, so that's handy there. And also field maintenance unit. This is the module that I have disabled most of the time. I normally only use this when I need to, so when I'm using the jet cone boosters, after a while I have to use that to repair myself. One planetary vehicle hangar, obviously, so I can get around and explore a bit. Detailed surface scanner with the expanded probe scanning radius, so just makes scanning planets a lot easier. And another oil field maintenance unit in case the other one breaks. That gives me a backup, and a super cruise assist just to get me to planets that are a bit outside the main star's main starting point. So there's that, so it just allows me to multitask really. But yeah, as you can see with the jump range, my current jump range is 78 light years, and I'm going to head to Jackson's Lighthouse and show off the maximum jump range using that jet cone boost, so we'll head there now. I think I had it saved in my bookmarks. Let's see. Jameson crash site. I don't think I. No. Oh no, let's go through them again. Yeah, I have organised these a little bit by naming them. Guardian sites, highest point above barrel. Okay, that's my first. Start a material shop. Oh, there it is. Neutron Star, Jackson's Lighthouse. There we go. This is the only one that I know is a proper neutron star that will give me the full boost, because you can get other types of neutron stars that don't give you it, I think. But yeah, we'll head there now. So yeah, I will speed up the video, and I will see you at Jackson's Lighthouse in a moment. Okay, and we are at Jackson's Lighthouse. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get in the jet cone here and get the boost, and then I'm going to show off what this ship is, the other function I use this ship for. So hoping I don't mess this up. I always get nervous going into these things, especially when I'm outside the bubble. There we go, I'll get out. Okay, so my current jump range is 319.06 light years. That's just insane for one jump. That's over half of the jump range that a fleet carrier can do. But yeah, that's pretty much what this thing can do. So the other function I use this thing for is, or the main thing I use it for is, if I go to my bookmarks here, I head to this station here, Diamondback. It's basically because this ship is so cheap to it's so cheap to buy in case I blow it up. I use it to go to Jameson's crash site and get data from there, basically by blowing myself up and getting back to Diamondback really quickly. So this is the way I get my data materials at a really quick rate. So we are just going to jump there, and we will see. Oh, that's not right. I don't want that. Hang on a minute. Is it done my jet supercharged FSC? Oh, there. That's why. Fastest route. There we go. Oh wow! It just completely bypasses all of that and just goes straight there. It's not even 200, it's not even the 300 range. That's insane. Obviously I've got other ships, well, two other ships that have better jump ranges than this, so their maximum jump range is a little bit better, but even so, that's pretty decent for a small ship. So yeah, the reason I stop off in Diamondback is because it's got one station, well, it's the closest system with a station that has a material trader, the Ray Gateway. Hang on a minute. I'll activate my super cruise so I can just get there. Yeah, so basically Ray Gateway has a data material trader there, so that's why I always stop off here first and dock, because that then allows me to head to Jameson's crash site and get the data until I've maxed out the data that I can get from there, and then just so I don't have to do the travel time back, I just blow myself up by crashing into the planet quickly. And that basically allows me to get back here to Ray Gateway a lot quicker, and that's why I use this ship, because it's a lot cheaper than other ships. and it only takes 2 jumps with this ship to get to Jameson's crash site. I think I've sometimes used the Diamondback Scout sometimes as well, because I think that's a little bit cheaper as well. So again, you can use either or, but I prefer using these type of ships because again they're cheap and they've got decent jump ranges to get me there, so I don't have to waste too much time messing about. Anyway, we will just dock there, and I'll just basically show off what I do quickly. Yeah, I'll probably once I've docked and everything and taken off, I'll just speed up the video until I get back to Jameson crash site. Anyway, we're coming up to it now. We're gateway, that is. Right, there we go. That should do it. That might be just. This is one good thing about the super cruisers. You can just unalign yourself quickly and then realign yourself, and it'll get you in even though you're just a little bit too fast if you were to do it manually.
Lincoln, Sierra Papa India. We've prepared a landing pad for your arrival, Commander. Welcome to our station.
So yeah, obviously my modules, my frameshift driver took a bit of damage there when I did that jet cone boost, so that's why I have the auto-filled maintenance units on there. So if I was to travel to somewhere like Colonia, I'd definitely need to use them because the frameshift drive will get damaged with those jet cone boosts. And I can't dock for the life of me. Okay, there we go. 2-8, there we go. Okay, refuel, and then pretty much just I'll just show you the starport services quickly. So as you can see from the contacts here, there's a material trader here for data. So obviously basically what I'll be getting is the atypical and adaptive encryptive archetypes and captures there. So basically these are the 2 materials that you can max out at Jameson's crash site, as well as I think the modified consumer firmware and cracked industrial firmware. I think these also can be gathered from there, but basically just max out that to 100% and then self-destruct, and you trade what you need to and then head back there again. So I won't do a full run, I'll just give you a quick demonstration, but I will be speeding up the video now, so I will see you at Jameson crash site. Okay, so we're almost at Jameson crash site, so I won't log in and out to do reset the instance, but I'll just give you a quick what's the word I'm looking for? Quick demonstration of what to do. But yeah, hopefully there's no other players here, because I am in open and it can get very competitive at times around here. that's right. Now that I've landed, I've got to activate that because otherwise I would have been over on my power. So obviously I keep that disabled so that I can, as well as my auto field maintenance unit here, to keep my power low so I can use my other modules. But once I have landed, I can deploy now. So yeah, for those who don't know, this is a Jameson crash site, and this is the best way you can get data. But basically, I just tend to park myself up here. Oh, there we go. So then just scan the 4 beacons. One will be up on this ridge here. One will be here. As you can, well, you can't really see because my camera view is in the way, but you can see I'm collecting. You can sort of see that I'm collecting it encoded materials, but yeah, that's basically what's going on here. And then obviously now that I've scanned all of them, what you would do, you would log out, then in again, not fully exiting the game, just going back to the menu, and that would reset these beacons, and then basically just rinse and repeat until you've maxed out all of your materials. To which at that point there, what I do is I just self-destruct the SRV, and while that's self-destructing, I recall the ship. Yeah, the reason I dismissed the ship is just in case someone comes along and tries to mess with me or something, so it's best just to get it out of the way, especially when you come here. Again, I'm not going to be needing the SRV because obviously the idea of this thing is to just blow myself up and get myself back to Ray Gateway as quickly as possible. So obviously now I'm here and I didn't need that popping up. Damn it. Oh well. So yeah, and basically get rid of your shields with the silent running and just boost straight into the ground. So yeah, now that my ship's been destroyed, I can just basically get straight back to Ray Gateway at the Iguandry. If it will load. Come on, there we go. Okay. So yeah, now that I'm back here, basically what I would do is I'd trade my materials via the contacts and the material trader. So basically, as you can see there, I gained I gained 9 from just one set of scanning there from each of those. But yeah, that's pretty much what I use this ship for, is either exploration or going to a Jameson crash site and getting my data materials. But that'll be all for this episode, Commanders. Fly safe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Later.